Hello everyone, Scott here, and today I want to talk about a subject that it divides some waters, I think. But yeah, I just want to say some things about this topic and share my 2 cents into this, right? And I want to talk about AAA gaming companies and the greed that they have been cursing upon us all nowadays. I don't want to focus too much on indie content or indie developers today. I just want to talk about the AAA gaming companies like EA and Nintendo, Microsoft with Xbox and Rockstar. I have some prices also I want to share later on, but yeah, I just want to talk about AAA gaming today. Indie content will be covered in another video. So yeah, I just think that so many gaming companies nowadays are getting greedy because they increase the prices of their games while also on the other spectrum just degrades the service altogether. So you're getting less content in games, you'll get some stuff locked behind a paywall and they will use some sort of gambling mechanics to get you in and get you hooked, right? And I just think it's so ridiculous to see all of this. Yeah, some companies also today are apparently using AI. I don't know how much and to which extent, but yeah, so many companies are thinking about it probably, or yeah, some of them are probably already using it. I don't know. I also think that's a bit dangerous path to go down, right? Because AI will obviously also do some great and can help with production, I guess, but I'm just terrified of people actually getting fired from the gaming companies and mostly the artists and maybe some of the programmers who are really good at their jobs and really want to express themselves and do some great, right? Just make some great games. For those people, I think it's so scummy that they will get replaced by AI. It is probably inevitable, I don't know. But I just think so many, especially in the indie kind of thing with gaming, right? Then people will actually make games that they would play themselves and enjoy, and they express themselves in different ways with mechanics and like artistic ways. It's just an art piece, right? When it comes to indie games. And not as much with AAA, I get that. But yeah, I just don't like to see AI slop and they just mix something real quick together, don't look it through, and just do some things to gain money, basically. And the whole thing about battle passes is also something that I don't like myself. Well, I will cover some things later on about battle passes, but yeah, I just don't like the way they're being made at the moment, and I think they should be updated. And I think indie devs could actually save gaming, and we'll probably get a big crash in the AAA genre if this continues on for quite some time now, right? Then I think it will, yeah, so many people will just don't buy the shit and just go on their merry way and buy some indie titles instead. I actually like Palworld and Schedule 1. Those are two of the indie titles I can remember on top of my head, and I love these two games. The way they're being, like, with all the mechanics and the artistic ways, and maybe not as much with Schedule 1. It's mostly the mechanics and the stuff you do in the game, right? Selling that green stuff. It's just a delight to play that game, actually, and to get an experience of, yeah, being one of those guys who sell the green stuff, right? I just think it's so amazing to play that. And Palworld, the whole concept of just, it's similar to Pokemon, I get that, but just the fact that you can build a base and you can explore a world and capture so many different pals and let them fight beside you, right? I think that's cool. I just think that's so fucking cool. And I just wish that so many AAA studios would try to improve themselves and don't depend as much on the brand, right? It's almost like they depend on their brand, like Call of Duty. They just like, here's a new Call of Duty. And then they don't care as much, from what I've heard from the Call of Duty community. I haven't really played Call of Duty myself the past couple of years. I basically jumped off at, like, I think it was Black Ops 3 or something like that. It's that long ago, but so many Call of Duty players don't like how the title is getting nowadays, right? But yeah, just making something, like, just using the brand to get you on and earn money is just, yeah, I think that's I think it's pathetic, actually. And I wish so many other gaming companies would actually do something new and exciting for the players, right? And just make a good game. One of the bigger games that I actually enjoyed, I haven't really played it as much, but but I want to get through it later on this year, and that's Elden Ring. I actually love the graphics of the game and the mechanics, even though it's a bit hard to play. But I just love the way you play the game, and I've also been playing Borderlands 2 again. I actually, and this is a little bit embarrassing, but I haven't really completed the game. So yeah, I've been doing that as well right now before Borderlands 4 comes out. I just want to get through the games and enjoy the experience, right? And I just wish gaming companies nowadays would do some things to actually improve their games instead of doing all of this stuff, right? Just trying to gain money. You'll not gain money or earn money just by making some slop and just, yeah, think people will eat it up. People are not stupid. That's all I'm gonna say. People are not stupid. And people will, to a certain point, just say, no, I'm not gonna participate in this. And I've already reached that point now where I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna play older games and games I have now because I don't want to spend more money and like $70 and $80 on new games. That's not gonna happen. Fuck no. I'm gonna buy them on sale. That's all I gotta say about that. But yeah, I have some prices that I found quickly on the internet. So everyone probably knows GTA 6. It's not been released yet, but they have been teasing about the game being at $100, and that's fucking ridiculous. I just think it's so fucking ridiculous. And people will probably eat it up. People will probably just spend the $100. I mean, if the game is good, then yeah, who cares, right? But editing Scott here, there was some troubles with the audio in this part. So what I wanted to say is I just still think $100 is not really justified for the game. And probably some GTA 6 fans or GTA 5 fans will probably disagree with me, and that's totally fine. But I just think it's so ridiculous that the price is up in that caliber, right? Maybe like 70 or 80 could be fine for the game if I have to compare it to GTA 5. But yeah, I just think it's ridiculous that the price is $100. And Xbox has also lately, and this is actually after Nintendo came out with the Switch 2, right? Then Xbox basically said, okay, we are increasing the prices of our games now to $70. And I've searched a little on Google for this, and I can see it. Yeah, it's $70. So they're probably trying to up the prices, and they'll dangle the little carrot in front of you, right? Oh, you can just buy the Xbox Game Pass and then it's all over, right? But I just think it's stupid that they will try to lure you in and make sure you pay every month. That's also a thing I don't like in the current landscape of gaming. Just the fact that you have to spend money monthly. That's the reason why I didn't play World of Warcraft. I didn't play that, even though some friends back like 10 years ago or something like that, probably a bit older than that. But yeah, some friends asked me if I wanted to play WoW with them, and I was like, yeah, I would play the game, but I'm not a fan of the whole pay by monthly or annual basis, right? I don't like that. So yeah, I just skipped that, and I'll not do it with the Xbox as well. I just think it's ridiculous, and I would like to actually buy a game and just play it. And I know this is also something that is so fucking stupid about gaming nowadays, that you don't even own your games. You don't even own your games today. It's so ridiculous that you buy something and then you don't own it. It's so stupid. It's like you're buying a license to the game and they can just revoke it. That's so fucking stupid. They can just ban your account, or if you get hacked, then you pray to the gods that they have some support that actually works, right? It's so ridiculous. And just to put the final nail in the coffin here, Switch 2. So the Nintendo Switch 2 also released, or it will be released later on this year, but I mean, the price of the console itself is $449.99. So basically $450, right? I think that's fine. For the console itself, I think it's fine. But I'm not a fan, once again, of the games themselves. I don't care about the console being that high of a price. I think it's justified. But the games themselves being around like $70 to $80. Once again, it's so ridiculous that they increase the prices all the time. And I've even heard that Nintendo is repackaging old games and just selling them as they were new, right? I think that's stupid. Just put on just sell them to the original price. I think it's stupid that they would sell it to a greater price for a game that you probably already own and maybe you want to play it on the Switch too, right? I think it's stupid. But yeah, they're just trying to get those guys in ties and suits, right? They just want to earn more money at the end of the day. And it's so ridiculous that they increase prices. And I get that some people will probably say that, oh yeah, it costs a lot of money nowadays to produce games. I get that. I totally get that. And the same with the graphics and stuff. It will cost money to produce, but no one is saying that they have to. No one is saying that they have to spend so much money on creating these games. Because you can see, once again, with the indie titles, they can make some great games, like a small team of 5 or maybe just one person. Like Schedule 1 was made by one person, and I heard that the only thing he got help with was the music, and that's it. I think it's so stupid that they justify going up in prices and they just don't sell you the experience with it. So the prices go up, but the experience doesn't go with it. I've said it so many times, but I think it's stupid. Here at last, I just want to quickly talk about Helldivers 2. I've already talked about this on my channel before, but I just want to cover Helldivers 2 real quick again, because this is the way I think games should be monetized, if they have to be monetized, right? So in Helldivers 2, you basically buy a war bond, as it's called. It's basically like a battle pass, and what you buy is you buy like maybe 4 pages of different kinds of weapons and cosmetics, and with those you just earn them by playing the game. So you earn medals in the game by completing missions, and those medals can then be spent on the war bonds, right, to unlock the weapons. But here's the best thing, because I don't care about the grind. That's fine, you also have to grind in the game and play the game, right? I think that's fair. But what is so freaking amazing about these war bonds is there's no time limit. You could just go into the game, play it, and leave it for maybe 2 months, come back, play it again if that's what you want. There's no FOMO and the whole thing about, oh, you just gotta grind now or else you'll miss this stuff. Yeah, I just think it's so great that Helldivers actually went another way, and you can even, like, in Helldivers you can actually get the credit while playing the game. You can actually find the super credit, as it's called, basically the premium currency, right? You can find it in game while playing. That's so amazing as well. So you don't have to buy them. It is probably recommended that you'll buy the super credit because it's faster, but just the fact that you can earn it just by playing it is also freaking amazing. And I think this is the way they should have done it, because this is the way where the company will earn money and you will also, as a consumer, be respected with time and your money. So yeah, I think Helldivers is such a great example on how to put in like monetization in a game that doesn't fuck up the consumer, right? Yeah, I just wanted to put my 2 cents into this and talk about the greed of the AAA gaming studios. And it's not a problem in the indie space, or at least that's what I've never experienced it in indie games, but in the bigger games, yeah, you see it all the time. Oh, unlock this for this amount of money and unlock this for this amount of money, and it's, yeah, the games are buggy and yeah, they don't feel like some games have so many bugs where it's like, yeah, why even bother playing it, right? But yeah, I just think that gaming companies nowadays are getting more greedy, and it's not been a big of a problem in the past. It's only like maybe in the last 5 years or so that it's really been going uphill, right, with this problem. So yeah, I think it's annoying, and I would appreciate if they actually did something else to make games greater and actually respect consumers as well. But the only thing we as gamers can do is basically just saying, no, I'm not, vote with our wallets. That's what I'm trying to say here. Just don't buy the games. That's all we can do, or else they will just be like, oh, okay, they're buying it and they're spending $90 on a game. Okay, let's just increase it to 100 now because they're buying it at 90, right? So yeah, that's the only thing we can really do to combat this. So yeah, this is all I wanted to say, and yeah, you know, the usual stuff. If you like this video, then leave a like on it, ring the bell for notifications, and I forgot to say that you should also comment if you have something else to add. But yeah, leave a like on the video, ring the bell for notifications, and don't forget to subscribe for more content. I am Scott, and I am out. See you all in the next video. Bye everyone.